The following opinions are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTEST.com, and today we're on the Larson FX 1850 DC. The DC stands for dual console, and this multi-species boat comes packaged with a trailer and fishing gear, including bait and live wells. Our test boat was powered by an Evinrude E-Tech G2 150HO outboard, so let's start our detailed evaluation by taking a look at our performance. The FX 1850 DC is available with a single outboard up to 200 horsepower. We tested with an E-Tech G2 150HO, turning a 15.5 by 17-inch Rebel 3-blade stainless steel propeller through a 2.17 to 1 gear reduction. With two people, about half a tank of fuel and test gear aboard, our test boat weighed an estimated 3,469 pounds. Remember, the 150HO has 10% more horsepower at the top end. That means she can put out more like 165 horsepower at 5,900 RPM. We recorded a top speed of 44.1 miles per hour at 5,900 RPM. Best cruise came in at 3,500 RPM, where she ran 23.8 miles per hour and burned 4.25 gallons per hour. That translated into 5.59 miles per gallon, which gave her a range of 181 statute miles with 10% fuel reserve. In acceleration tests, the FX 1850 DC planed in 2.3 seconds, continued at 20 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds, and to 30 miles per hour in 5.9 seconds. We recorded a maximum bow rise angle of 20 degrees, and the FX 1850 DC rode nearly level at cruising and higher speeds. She has 16 degrees of dead rise at the transom and a full 8-foot 6-inch beam. The running surface is notched just ahead of the motor, which delivers cleaner water to the propeller. All strakes run full length, and the chines are turned down slightly. We recorded a sound reading of 82 decibels at cruise speed, and that's relatively quiet. In turns, our test boat felt responsive and quick. She made smooth S-turns and sweeping arcs with equal ease. The E-Tech G2 150HO comes with an integrated hydraulic steering system called Dynamic Power Steering. It lets the driver adjust the amount of assist the system provides. Digital shift and throttle enhance the amount of control the driver has, and the E-Tech G2 150HO comes with the iTrim automatic system that beginners will like. It can also be turned off for manual trimming if desired. Larson is one of Evinrude's boat partners, and for that reason the engine's side panel colors can be custom matched to the boat's color, as we see in our test model. Now let's start our inspection of the FX 1850 DC, starting at the bow. The walking surface is finished in non-skid and recessed below deck level. An optional fish finder can be installed in the panel in the center of the bow. To port, we found a stainless rail, pull-up cleat, expandable netting, trolling motor control, a speaker, and a stainless steel cup holder. With the exception of the trolling motor control, the same equipment is to starboard. Storage in the bow is provided in 4 separate lockers, including one in the dedicated molded space for an 18-gallon live well with bracket for a 5-gallon bucket. There's no dedicated bow anchor locker, so one of the forward ones can be used to stow ground tackle. In the center of the deck, there's a socket for a movable fishing seat. The full-height aluminum frame windshield has a walk-through center section. In the deck is storage for 4 7-foot 6-inch rods and skis. It opens on 2 gas struts and has a locking hatch. The FX 1850 DC comes standard with 2 movable fishing chairs and 6 socket locations, including one on the raised aft casting platform. At the helm, the deluxe seat has an air ride pedestal. It has folding armrests and adjusts fore and aft. The dark colored dash reduces glare in the windshield, and there's a padded tray outboard for cell phones and other gear. Tilt steering is standard, and there's a remote control for the stereo alongside the port and the key switches to starboard. The Evinrude Icon touchscreen is positioned ahead of the wheel, and the accessory switches are on each side of the panel. To port, the console has a glove box, and outboard is a drop-in storage pouch for small fenders. There's more storage space in the base of both consoles, and outboard to port are a grab handle and cup holder. For more passenger capacity, there are 2 fold-up seats in the stern, and the boat is rated for 7 passengers or 1,750 pounds. On the port side of the cockpit, there's a stainless steel grab rail, racks for 4 8-foot rods, and a clip for the anchor light. Between the aft jump seats, there's an 18-gallon bait well and a light and timer to port, and a 25-gallon live well that is 50 inches long to starboard. With the aft jump seats folded down and the live and bait wells closed, there's a full-width raised area where an angler can fish. And note that the outboard well is clean and uncluttered thanks to the E-Tech G2's internal steering mechanism. The FX 1850 DC comes with its own matching single-axle trailer equipped with stainless steel diamond plate fenders, LED lights, chrome rims, and a swing-away tongue. In our opinion, the Larson FX 1850 DC represents an affordable, well-equipped boat that has everything a family needs to head straight to the launch ramp for a day of fishing. And that's our look at the Larson FX 1850 DC. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.